Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to scale and rotate a video in React Native's new architecture for Android using the Media 3 transformer library. So first of all I will show you guys the output. So as you can see I have this particular device running, and if I click on pick video, firstly it opens the settings app. Now the reason it opens the settings app is because once I transform and scale a video, I want to save it to external storage, and for newer Android device we require a permission called manage external storage permission. That's why I'm redirecting it to the settings app. For older Android device we require rewrite external storage permission. Now this permission is not for picking videos from your video picker, it's for saving the transformed video. So what I'll do is that the user will have to scroll to our app and give this particular permission. So I'll just check this checkbox. If I go back here, you can see the video picker has been opened. Now I will select the original video, like the one which is on 5th May. So I'll just select this and it will start playing the original video. The video is not scaled and rotate yet. Now this is now there is one bug which I couldn't really figure it out. Like if I'll just lower down the audio. Okay, so the audio was getting a little annoying. So as you can see, if I click on this video, I'm not able to see the play pause button. Now this is a React Native issue. The same code works perfectly fine on native Android as well as Flutter. Like I did find one solution, but it raises other issues which I will tell you later on in the code. So if I now click on convert, so it firstly it displays a progress bar. Also if I show you here, as you can see, I am displaying how much progress has happened. The first value which you see 2 is the progress state, and the second value which is you see like 43, 46, 49, that is the actual progress of how much the conversion has happened. And now if you see, it has scaled my video as well as rotated it by 90 degrees. So that's what I have applied over here, but you can change the value to whatever you feel like. And also this conversion happens on a background thread, so you don't have to worry about it. If your video is longer, it will take longer amount of time. There is one more thing, the progress doesn't reach till 100 because I have added a 500 milliseconds delay. So if it is a very short video like the one which I have, it won't reach till 100. Even in case of longer video, it might stop at 98 or 99, but here you can see the progress state goes to 0. So with the help of that, you can know whether the transformation has been completed or not. Okay, all right, now if I click on pick video, here you can see this video has also been saved to our external storage. So this was the original video, the 5th May one, and today it has also saved this particular video. Later on I will also show you how to apply the same effects for a video which is stored on a network URL. The code is pretty much the same. Now firstly create a React Native application. I have already done that. Next you will have to search for new arc enabled. It should be present inside gradle.properties. Make this as true, this one. Now you will have to open two documentation. First open this turbo module documentation, because we require the manage external storage permission for newer Android device, and neither React Native permission nor permission Android provide this particular permission. That's why I have to write a turbo module for this. Open this documentation because I will be copying a lot of code from this particular documentation. So firstly I have created a folder called rtn my permission. Inside that I have created a package.json file. I'll just close everything else, and I have copy pasted everything from the documentation. Only thing is this name has changed, this has changed, this has changed, and this has changed. Next I have created a podspec file. Again I have copy pasted everything from the documentation, and only this name has been changed. Next I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again copy pasted everything from the documentation. Only this name has been changed, and here I have added two methods. One to check whether you are above Android queue or not, and second to get manage external storage permission. So if you are above Android queue, then only we will call manage external storage permission. Otherwise we will call rewrite external storage permission. Then inside Android create build.gradle file. Again I have copy pasted everything from the docs. Only thing which I have changed is this version number. This compile HDK, apply plugin Kotlin Android as well as Kotlin standard lib has been added. Then inside src create all this folder. First create my permission package.kt. Again I have copy pasted everything from the docs. Only this name has been changed, and here I have added my permission module everywhere. Then I have created my permission module.kt. Again I have copy pasted everything from the docs. Only thing is I have added this activity event listener and I'm listening for it over here. We are overriding our method which we have created inside TypeScript file. So this is the code for checking whether you are above Android queue or not. And here I have created one helper method to check whether we have the manage external storage permission or not. If not, then we are launching the settings app and listening for start activity for result. And here you can see if the request code equal to 10, and if we have that permission, then only I am resolved it to true, otherwise I resolved it to false. So that's it for turbo module. Then you will have to open this fabric native component docs. Again, we will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. So create a folder called rtl my player. Inside that, create a package.json file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Then I have created a js folder. Inside that, I have created a typescript file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed. And here we are passing a prop called url of type string. Then I have created an Android folder. Inside that, I have created a build.gradle file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. Here I have updated the build version. Compile SDK is 34, target main SDK is 24, target is 34. Here I have added apply plugin Kotlin Android. Then I have added Kotlin standard lib. Exoplayer UI and Exoplayer HLS are for playing video. Common effect and transformer are for applying those transformation. And here I have added this lifecycle runtime as well. Then inside src, make sure you create all this folder. So firstly, I have created my player package.kt. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed and this has been changed. Here I have annotated it with @unstable API because it references my player manager, and my player manager references my player.kt, and my player.kt has this media 3 transformer APIs which are unstable at the point of me recording this video, but I think by the time you watch it, they will become stable. Then create my player manager.kt. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs, and only this everywhere I have changed the name to my player. Okay, so do that changes. And here we are referencing our my player file. I have created one prop called url, and from there, once the prop has been passed, we call the init input player method, which is defined inside our my player class. Now if you see my player.kt, again I have not copy pasted, but here is the main actual definition. So firstly, you can copy paste all these imports which I have. So yeah, then we are extending lifecycle event listener because I want to override on host pause and on host destroy. Transformer.listener because we get 2 callbacks on completed and on error once the transformation has been of a video has been successful. And lifecycle owner because I want to make use of Kotlin coroutines. Now this is a boilerplate code for lifecycle owner. Handler and progress holder are for tracking the progress state. Then I have defined 2 exoplayer, 2 player views, 1 button, 1 progress bar, 1 file name variable. Playback position is 0, play when ready is true. Then our transformer, and then 1 file path and 1 local video URL variable. I have added our event listener as well. Here we are setting layout params to our linear layout. Here we are initializing our input player, and as you can see, I am showing all the buttons, but due to React Native bug, it is not displaying these buttons like the next, previous, rewind, subtitle, all that kind of stuff. Then here we are defining a normal button and adding 1 click listener to it called setup transformer. Then here I am displaying our output player view. Again, output player view is similar to input player view, only thing is it is invisible by default. Then I have defined 1 progress bar. Its visibility is invisible. I have added it as a view to our progress bar. Then I have defined 2 methods, setup layout hack as well as manually layout children, and these 2 methods will actually help us to display the next, pause and seek bar for our player. But the issue it causes is that, so if you want to test, you will have to call this method over here inside the init state. So what it does is that it makes the input player to occupy the entire width and height, even though I have given the input player height as 350. So that is the one issue. The second issue is the button which we have, it overlaps on the input player, so it also occupies the entire width and height, so our input player becomes invisible. So that's the main issue. That's why I'm not using this solution, but if you have better solution, do let me know in the comments. Here we are initializing our input player, and this method was called in my player manager. Here we are initializing our output player. Here we are releasing our player. Here we are setting up our transformer. So if the output player is playing some video, we are just stopping our output player, then calling transform video method. So first displaying our progress bar. Here we are adding our effect. Now it depends on you whether you want to apply scale or rotation degree, or if you want to apply both. So this is where you can change the value. I have hard coded it for now. If you want, you can send it from React Native side as well. Just I'm sending the local video URL prop. You can send the scale as well as rotation degree as well. Then here I am defining our transformer input media item. This is the edited media item. Here we are creating our external file, starting our transformer, and here we are tracking our progress. So the two which you saw in the progress, so this was the progress state, and the 0 to 100 is the progress holder dot progress. The progress state mostly will be 0, 1 and 2, and you don't have to use magic numbers. 0 means progress state not started. So if I show you what exact names are, so 0 means progress state not started, 1 means progress state waiting for availability, and 2 means progress state available. Then here we are creating our external file. This is the code for saving file to external storage. It basically saves it to the DCIM folder, and this only works on API 29 and above. Now I don't know how to do it for API below API 29, but I do have a video on how to save file to downloads directory, which works for all APIs, but it doesn't stores file to DCIM folder, which is the recommended approach from Google. Even I have copy pasted this code from online, so yeah, you can just copy paste it, and this callback gets called once the transformation is done. So we are showing our output player, initializing it, saving file to external storage, hiding our progress bar. On error we are hiding both output player and progress bar and displaying a toast message, and inside lifecycle callbacks we are releasing our player. Alright, then we will have to go to Android app src main android manifest.xml. I have added internet permission, read write external storage permission, and manage external storage permission. Then you also need to install this library called React Native Image Picker, which will help us to pick videos. Then you will have to open your terminal. I have already told you, if in case if you forgot, make sure new arc is enabled is equal to true in gradle.properties. Open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, first run this command, then run this command, then run cd ... It will move you outside your React Native project. Then you will have to run this command, but here instead of rnapp you will have to write your own project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp over here as well as over here. Then you will have to write your project again. Then you will have to run this command again, replace rnapp with your own project name, then cd to android, then run this particular command. So this will do code generation for Android. Okay, now to use it, all you have to do is import first these three libraries. Then I have taken a state for video URI. On click of button I am checking whether you are above Android queue or not. If yes, then take manage external storage permission. If that permission is given, call pick video. For below Android queue we are checking for read write external storage permission. If that permission is given, then call pick video. If you see pick video, we are filtering by videos, and once the user picks a video URI, we set it to our video URI. And here if video URI is not equal to empty, then only I am displaying our RTR my player native component, passing our URI as well as passing our style. Now coming back to playing video, which is stored on a network URL, all you have to do is just take this URL which I have, like you can use your own URL, but do be careful. I have already provided the read write external storage permission in the first output which I have shown you. So you will either have to call this particular code inside use effect, and once that is given, then only set this particular state, or remove the code where I am storing file to external storage. So it depends on you. So if I quickly click on save, and if I go back to my running devices, again I'll just stop here is the original video playing. I'll click on convert, and it will start the conversion for us. So here you can see the video has been rotated as well as it has been scaled as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.